Hey guys, I'm John and this is at Green Life. Today I want to do a quick video just kind of going over the equipment that I use on my daily basis for caring for my lawn. Get into which equipment I use, what attachments I might have for it, and why I use it. It should be quick and simple, but let's get into it. All right, first up is the Toro Time Master. This is the lawn mower that I use for my regular lawn cuttings. One of the things I do like about this is the fact that it's a 30-inch cutting deck, so that it's wider. I can get it done quicker. I have about 14,000 square feet of grass to cut, and with my your typical 21, 22-inch mower, that would take me closer to an hour and a half to get the edging, trimming, mowing, all that done. I like to have it done sooner. With the 30-inch cutting deck, I'm able to get it done in about an hour total. So that's helpful. That's one of the things I like. One of the things I found that in order to stay in and up with your mowing is you got to be able to get it done timely. If you have a short amount of time to get it done and you realize it's going to take you an hour and a half to do it, you're not going to get out and do it. So having a mower that will fit your yard, that can help you get the mowing done in 45 minutes to an hour is most ideal. With this mower, I do have the Big Leagues lawn striping kit. Helps fold the grass down, give it those nice stripes. I get in how that's used, why we would use it and stuff later. It does have the nice little quick disconnect right here for your hose for washout port. It is set up, you can do side discharge if you want, or comes with a bag attachment. So you can bag it if you want to. The adjustments on it are nice. There's just two adjustments instead of one for each wheel. You just have it on each side. So this front one adjusts both front wheels. The back one adjusts both back wheels. They are lettered. I cut at the letter C, which is about 3.25 inches tall. All right, so why does our mowing height adjustment matter? So one of the most important things that we can do with our yard is proper mowing. What I mean by that is more frequent mowing and taller mowing. So cool season grasses like to be mowed around the 4-inch mark. The taller the better. They do a lot better at that taller height. Now, I like to cut mine around that 2.75 to 3.25 inch height because I just prefer the look of it. But the taller is actually better. Now, the reason for this is that the taller the grass is, the more it can help shade and protect the soil. So during times of heat stress, stuff like that, it can protect that soil, keep it moist, help keep it from drying out too much so that you have that good healthy soil for the grass. The other thing we should be doing is mowing more often. Mowing more often encourages the grass to not grow tall, but to spread out, to thicken up, and to push down deeper, stronger root system. And it does this because we're continually cutting it off, so it learns, oh, I can't go up, so I want to go out and go down. Stronger roots, deeper roots helps us again during that summer heat stress. So your yard might not go dormant as quickly, it can survive better and thrive longer into those warmer temperatures. Now, the other reason that we mow more often is because we want to follow the 1/3 rule. What the 1/3 rule means is that we don't cut off more than 1/3 of the blade of the grass at any one cutting. The reason for that is cutting off more can stress the grass, can cause it to slow down, can cause it to have problems, open it up for problems with funguses and other diseases because it's weakened, because we've taken off too much and it's just shocked the plant. So that's what we want to avoid. So that's why we're going to cut it more often. The lower you cut it, the more often you're going to have to cut it so that you can follow that 1/3 rule. So cutting it a little bit taller will help lessen the amount of time you have to go out and cut the yard. The reason that I like to mulch my clippings instead of bagging them Some people like to bag them. It's a thing about the way it looks on the yard. The taller grass, you don't notice it as much. But the reason I like to mulch them is that those grass blades it's just free nutrients. The grass blade still contains micronutrients, some iron, some nitrogen. So why not mulch it, let it break down, go back into the soil and get reused. For the most part, it breaks down pretty easily. It's not like we have to worry really about a thatch buildup. That's not why you bag stuff. The mulching works well, especially if you have a good mulching mower, where you don't have to worry about thatch from mulching the clippings back into the yard. All right, next up is the Ryobi 1 Plus 18 volt string trimmer. I use this at least every other time that I mow, usually every time that I mow. It just takes their regular 18 volt batteries, clips into the back there, pull the trigger and you go. It's really easy to refill. It's got this nifty little quick loader, I guess you'd call it. You feed the string through and then you spin this and it wraps it up inside. You bump it when you're going to extend it. It's been great. I've had zero issues with it. I've had it about 2.5 years now. Haven't had any issues with it. And it's pretty much zero maintenance as long as you keep the batteries charged. I do like to use these 4 amp hour batteries. They're a little bit longer. One battery I can get through easily an entire mowing of trimming, edging, blowing, no issues. Battery's not even, I guess, close to dead, probably about 3/4 dead, but it's not dead. So these batteries will definitely last you a fair amount of time. The next piece that I use is the 18 volt Ryobi 1 Plus edger. Uses just your typical edging blades. To me, a lawn that is freshly cut with a nice edge on it, nothing looks better. Like, that's the best manicured look. Even if you have a ton of weeds, if you have it freshly mowed and edged and trimmed, it's gonna look 10 times better than the yard that doesn't do that extra step. So to use it, you just got this little safety that your hand kind of covers, pull the trigger, and off it goes. It also uses that same battery, so the batteries are nice and interchangeable, no issues there. Blade's real easy to change. I went over that in another video earlier this year. So if you have any questions on that, go ahead and give that a look. But great edger, especially if you're only doing the 1 yard, like your yard. You might not need that gas powered edger. The one thing I did notice with this one when I first went to go put that edge on, after never having done it, when I first moved in and was starting to take care of the lawn and the edges were overgrown, it did eat through the batteries. I was able to get it done. I didn't have to rent the gas edger, but it took a while. It took a couple batteries. It does struggle with cutting that new edge, but maintaining the edge that's already there, great tool. And once it's all said and done, I go over to my 18 volt blower, blow all the grass off of the driveway back into the grass, off the sidewalk back into the grass, and it works great. All right, so those are the tools that I use on my regular day of yard work, my regular yard tending routine. It's simple, it's easy, not too much to get into there. I don't feel the need to have top of the line best equipment. I'm only caring for 1 yard. As long as it does the job that I want it to do, it cuts it good, it mulches it good. If you're gonna spend more money on one of these products, I would put it into the mower. Get a good mower. The other stuff, it works. I have no issues with it. It doesn't cause me any problems. So I would recommend, if you're gonna spend a ton of money or you want to put money into one thing, let it be your lawnmower. Get the good mower. Get one that can mulch good. Get one that will shorten your mowing time so that you can get out there more frequently to do your mowings, and that will set you up right. All right, so that's it for today. Quick, easy video about the equipment that I use on a regular basis for caring for my lawn. Again, probably the most important piece of equipment that you can buy, and if you're gonna spend some money, do it with this piece, is that lawnmower. You want one that's got a good cut quality, that can mulch good, that you can get the yard done in a reasonable amount of time so that you want to or are more willing to get out into that yard more often to get that better mow done more often. So that would be the one piece that I would say spend your money. The other stuff, the edger, the string trimmer, the blower. If it works, it works. There's not too much to it that's needed. So if you want to skimp a little bit on the price, just take some money from that, put it toward the mower, I would say it's fine. The sprayer I have and the spreader that I have work for me for now. Probably will upgrade eventually to something a little bit better, just to make it a little bit easier, something with a bigger hopper. But so far everything's working great. So that's what I use on a regular basis for my yard care stuff. Go ahead and check out the next videos as they come out, and thanks for watching.